Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Chris the Trucker. Um, I am going to be on my way today to Claremont, California for CRST. Now, they will shuttle me at 5:15 in the morning on Monday morning to Fontana at their terminal there to do orientation. So orientation is between 3 and 4 days. I was told 3, I was told 4. So we'll see. So I will go down there for them days. If everything goes through and I don't get sent home, then I'll be on the road for 28 days with the trainer training their way. Then I would come home, test out. If I pass their test out, then I will then that same day get a co-driver to drive for 2 more weeks on the road, and then I would come home for home time for 5 days. After the 5 days, then I go back on the road with the same co-driver and drive for I'm going to try and be out about say 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks at a time. 8 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. I like to be out 3 weeks, but with the situation, I think I'll be out maybe 6 weeks, at the most 8 weeks, which is 2 months, or a month and a half to 2 months. I'll be out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I will try and make as many videos as I can on the progress of CRST. I've heard good and bad about CRST, and you know, to each his own. So I will see for myself how CRST is. But I do know that I'm going to put in my time with CRST, just time enough to get more experience in, get more comfortable with the truck, since the time that I have now is been kind of sporadic, you know, 5 months here, month off, 5 months there, a year off, you know. And those times that I did do it, I had a co-driver that was a complete ass, a trainer with Swift that was a complete ass, you know, and so I just want to get my time put in. I want to get more comfortable with the road, you know, with the truck. And then I will, after my time is up, then I'll go ahead and apply for Gordon or maybe international or interstate or some you know, other good company, right? Top-notch company, so that I can do their you know, so I can continue my trucking with them. I was considering leasing, but I'm still kind of up in the air on leasing, whether I want to do that or not. I figure with leasing, gives me the option to get out if I want to get out. Now I was told not to lease to a big company, so well, I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it, still kind of not. Don't know. If you have any input, guys, give me some input on it. I need your input on becoming, you know, on leasing a truck through a company and becoming owner-operator. I mean, I've heard good things, I heard bad things. So, you know, and it's like anything you do in life, you're going to hear both good and bad. And anything you do is good and bad. So, you know, it's just life. You know, some things you take a big gamble, some things you don't take a big gamble, some things you don't take any gamble at all. You just go. So anyway, you know, with me, I'm uh, uh, forget how old I am. um, I'm 46 years old. Um, going to be 47 in November. And, you know, I got a family. I got a wife. Been married 12 years. So, will be 13 years in September this year. Um, and we have a son together. He's 6 years old. And, just turned 6 in, February. And, you know, I want to be able to support them. I want to be able to have a nice house, have nice cars, have a nice bike, which I already have a nice bike. I just need to get it fixed. But, you know, a motorcycle that is, not pedal bike, you know, motorcycle. She's got a pedal bike. I want to get that fixed and you know, looking nice and running nice and everything. And, you know, I just want to have a nice, comfortable life because here I am, almost 47 years old. Time to get some money built up, 401k, whatever, for retirement. Because when I go to retire, I want to retire comfortably. I don't want to have to retire for a year or two and then jump back into trucking or, you know, in other words, have to jump back into work. When I go to retire, I want to retire and that's it. I just want to kick back, relax, enjoy the family, ride the bike, you know, have fun with, you know, with my son, teach my son some things, you know, because he's going to need to learn how to drive and everything. So, well, not at 6, but don't get me wrong. You know, I mean, later on, when he gets to the age, he's going to need to learn how to drive. He's going to be going through high school and all that. So I need to be there for the, you know, for him and for my wife especially because she can't do it alone. You know, I mean, she's already having a hard enough time doing it alone now. You know, so I dumped this whole load on her to do everything by herself. You know, and even when I'm here at home, I kind of sit on my ass doing nothing. You know, letting her take care of things, letting her get in the swing of doing things. So she already does things herself. I pitch in here and there and help her if she needs it, but you know, for the most part, I let her do it because she needs to you know, do it herself. Needs to learn how to do it herself without asking for help all the time from everybody and depending on everybody. So, and she's 36. So, you know, it's just the way it is. So, anyway, leaving today at 5:40. My bus leaves at 5:40 today. It's California time. And so, and I'll pull into Claremont tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. So, once I get to Claremont, I'm going to be pretty tired, so I'll take a little nap, 3-4 hour nap. Then I'll get up and I'll start studying for my my walk around, my pre-trip, and all that. You know, my whole pre-trip, my in-cab, and all that. Because I know they're going to want me to do my in-cab when I go do my road test. Because because I'll be going in pretty much, I think, as an experienced driver. So. But I want to get all that done. You know, I want to get all that down and dialed in and everything. So I ain't got to worry about it, you know. So anyway, that's what's going on with me, man. So I will try and make a video when I get down there, let you know when I'm down there, and let you know how it's going. And through orientation, like when I go through the first day of orientation, everything goes smooth. I will make a video when I get back to the hotel room, let you know how it goes. I do know that I will be feeding myself for a week. Well, 3 weeks actually, because 4 days orientation, and then a week on the road. I'll feed myself, but well, feed myself once I'm on the road. Period. I mean, but as far as orientation, I feed myself in orientation 4 days. I'm there. Um, I do know that now. Hopefully, if I get through orientation, everything goes smooth, I get on that truck with the trainer, I'll get $200 bonus. And that helps me out a lot. Now, I already have the money set aside for a bus ticket to get back if they turn me down in orientation. Which if they turn me down, I'm going to raise a big stink because, hey, these recruiters that hire you, um, they're paid to hire you. They get paid money to get you in orientation. Now, whether you make it through orientation or not, it don't matter. They still get their money. So we'll see how it goes. But if they turn me back, say you have to go home, we can't use you, then I'm gonna probably seriously think about leasing the truck. But I will tell them, hey, look, before I go home, you need to call my recruiter and get things squared away. See if we can't get this worked out. Otherwise, I'm going to go home. I'm going to get me an attorney and, talk about what I can do because as far as I'm concerned, all my ducks are in a row. They want the notarized letter for me being unemployed for a year. I got that. They've already approved the incidents I have on my record. Already got that approved, pre-approved anyway. So I mean, what are they going to do? Oh, well, this was pre-approved, but we're going to overturn that pre-approved because we can't deal with that. We can't deal with this. We can't, the accidents that I have on my, or incidents, which is accidents, incidents, whatever, on my record, only one shows on my DAC because Covenant did not report, and still to this day has not reported anything on my DAC. Okay, now, so one shows on my DAC. I had 3 altogether, so one, which is Swift, shows on my DAC. That's the right turn. I made too sharp. Oops. Then there's 2 that I did with Covenant, and that was due to my co-driver standing behind the trailer trying to back me in. Okay, that works out real good, huh? But all those 3 incidents are on my CSA. So if they pull my CSA, which they have to do, they'll see it. Now my score, my CSA score, will probably be pretty up there. Okay, but after they got to take into consideration though too, they're not DOT recordable, so it's not on my DMV record. And I got a printout on that. Also, when they look at the CSA score, 2 of those incidents are going to drop off next year. So one at the beginning of the year, one at the end of the year. So there's 2 that drops off. And then the year after next, one drops off at the beginning of the year. So within a couple of years, all 3 is gone. And then my CSA score is down to 0 again. I'll be good to go, And plus, I have companies right now on the hook, like Gordon, for one, is on the hook that says if I go with a company like CRST for 6 months, 7 months, accident-free, they'll pick me up. So, if CRST reports me on the DAC showing no accidents, right, then this way I'm good. You know, they'll see it, and they'll even call CRST and verify. Hey, did he work for you? Yes. So what dates? Here's the dates. Did he have any incidents with you? No. So there we go, man. All set up. Now, you know what I'm also thinking too is that if I go through CRST, I do the 6 or 7 months or whatever. If I decide not to lease, no big deal. You know what I can do? Since I'm out like 4 to 8 weeks at a time anyway, right? And the wife is going to get used to that, right? What I'll do is once I get on with Gordon, do my 6 months with Gordon, right? Because companies want you to be on for 6 months before you become a mentor. I will go with Gordon or whoever I decide to pick and get on with. Get on with them for 6 months. After that time, become a mentor. Once I'm the mentor, then I'm making more money. If I stay company, they pay for everything. They pay for everything. The fuel, everything. I ain't got to worry about it. So, I rake in the money. I support my family. You know, I'm happy to a point. You know, I mean, I'm not happy. I'm away from my family. It's hard. Believe me, it's hard. Okay? But you know, people, I got to raise my family. I tried to get a local job here. I even done a local job for 1 day, but it didn't work. Why? Well, I did a run with him, okay? And I just didn't like the way he did his business. I didn't like the way he handled things. So, and he didn't like me either. I mean, he just felt like I wasn't comfortable enough to drive his truck. So, which is fine. I can understand that. That's fine. He's looking at insurance purposes. I'm looking at it like, okay, you know, the reason why I left, I'm looking at, all right, it's a win-win situation. Win for him because I'm not on his truck, risking wrecking his truck, okay? Or getting pulled into a DOT station and having his truck tied up for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, So, and win for me because now I just find a company that does things the way it should be done. So, anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. I got to run. I still got to pack. I still got to get things going. So, peace. All right? Peace. Peace, fuckers. Just playing, man. All right. Talk to you later. You guys stay safe. I'll try and put a video out when I get there. Depends on what goes on, but I'll try and get one put out. And I'll keep you all updated. You can look at my YouTube, my Facebook page. I'll try and put that in the link here and in the description there. That way you can check out my Facebook page. I always update my Facebook as much as I can. I'm constantly on Facebook, well, except for when I'm on the road. Then I'm, sporadically on it. So, anyway, talk to you guys later. Peace. Peace. Take care, man.